Everybody, welcome. So I want to ask you a question about being a dad.
Yeah, go for it.
You have a bunch of kids.
I have 4 kids.
Okay.
I mean, Kevin's also a dad, but, you know.
He's newer.
Dad.
You've got 4 and you've had them for a long time. Also, that helmet's killing your...
Am I hitting the mic? I feel like I'm hitting the mic. every
No,
time.
but you have to, like, be a little louder
Yeah, okay.
since you're wearing the helmet.
Good.
Yeah,
All
get
right.
the chin strap out of the way or something.
He's got a new... It's
There
a
you go.
blue Dallas Cowboy helmet.
Who signed this one?
That is Herschel Walker.
Oh, nice.
And I'm wearing the hog hat.
Yes.
And so if you're watching on video, we like to give you a little extra, little bonus, little visual bonus.
A little something.
That being said, I had a moment where I was thinking about my impending fatherhood.
Mm-hmm.
And does it make you far more selfless when you have kids?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
100%.
So things, selflessly speaking, will be happening to me once I have a child that probably I don't even realize now.
Yes. You're going to be doing stuff, and then you're going to be like, I can't believe I did that because I would have never done that.
Well, I'm in the middle of a situation now.
Okay.
Because obviously we're going to have a kid, and this kid is going to be in a home divided, OU and Arkansas. Yes. Now, the selfless in me would just be like being an OU football fan because we suck.
Well, yeah, but I don't think you would do that.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
because if I were really looking out for the future of this child, I mean, if it were
Yes,
true
the
selflessness,
protection.
Yeah.
yes. If it were not about me at all, I would raise this kid to be an OU football fan.
Yeah.
Now, I'm very selfish when it comes to the situation. But will I be so selfless that I will say, this is not about me anymore, young child. You you will be, you will have a team that actually wins, and you will be a Sooner.
Nah, not in that case, dude.
You don't think so?
No. In that case, like, it's going to be all about fighting your wife to make your child an Arkansas fan. Because, dude, there's nothing cooler. And I've told you this before. I have 4 boys, and one of them is 100% a Cowboys fan. Like, diehard, he's going to go down with us. He gets sad. He gets happy. He's just like me. The other 3 are so wishy-washy. Like, if they're winning, like, yeah, Cowboys. They're losing, they're like, eh. One of them bought a Ravens jersey last year.
Ooh.
Like, dude, what are you doing? So,
Do you like it when they're sad with you?
yeah.
Oh, you do? Okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
But I see, if I'm truly selfless, if it weren't about me, I would be probably sad if they're sad. It
Don't
sounds
you
like
want your child to be
well,
there
yes,
with
I do.
you?
Right now, I do. I'm wearing this goddamn hog hat. He just got humiliated by Mississippi State.
I know, dude.
Of course.
I know.
But I really had that moment of misery where I thought to myself, am I sure that I want to raise someone in this world? And by
Yeah.
this world, I mean an
Yeah.
Arkansas Razorback fan.
I mean, I felt like that with the Cowboys. Like, do I really want to put them through this? And I feel bad for them. They're born into it, right? But, dude, there's nothing better than having a team that you've loved your entire life and your child feel the same way.
Okay.
Because they have nothing to do with it. They're
So
just born into
I
it.
won't be that selfless then.
Nah, no, not
Okay,
in that
it's
case.
different. It's going to be different.
You
Yeah.
can't. You care too much about that.
Yeah.
All right.
Something my wife pointed out, though, is like, I guess I've never realized this, but when it's like, if she's not home and it's dinner time, like, I make the food for everyone, obviously, but I serve myself first and I just eat. She's like, have the boys eaten? I'm like, no, but the food's ready. Like, if they want food, like, they can get it.
Is that because there are so many in your house, though, constantly competing for the food or time or screens that you just take care of yourself first?
Honestly, I think it comes down to me liking my food hot.
Okay. Well,
And
that
if-
is a much more simplistic answer than I thought.
And if I serve them first, my food's going to be cold.
Is it also, though, they're getting old enough to handle themselves?
Of course.
If they were 2, that would be
I'm
different.
like, get a plate and the food's right there. Serve it yourself.
They can all do that by now.
They can.
Yeah.
Mike went to the Texas game.
It was awesome for about 3 quarters. Oof.
Man, so started watching it. Texas jumped up 10-0. I was like, I'm not watching this crap. I'm not watching Texas, like, run away with it. I'm going to be honest. I was like, this sucks. I don't like it. I was rooting for Vanderbilt, but I did think Texas was going to win. I did say that. And so I went to the mall with my wife.
There we go.
And they have, like, a place in there called Sport and Social in the mall. It's like
it's
Been
a
there a couple
restaurant.
times. I've
Yeah.
been there too.
Awesome,
Yeah.
dude.
like a sports bar type thing.
It's huge.
And so we go in and we're going to Pottery Barn to get some stuff.
Lovely.
And I really didn't plan to spend that 11 a.m. spot at the mall on a Saturday, but I couldn't take watching Texas win. And so we're going, and I look in Sport and Social, and Vanderbilt's moving. It's near the end of the game, and I'm like, oh my God.
Those last 4 minutes, I almost threw up.
That's where and so we're there, and I didn't want to go into Sport and Social, but we stood like on the boundary and watched the screens. I could have watched on my phone, but
The screens are already there. Why not?
if we were on my phone, though, I'd have to be in the car driving.
Mm-hmm.
So we're watching, and the onside kick at the end, we're watching it live.
Which they had. Vandy had that kick.
Dude, that was crazy. I was surprised to see them come. What happened?
The defense just started giving everything up. Pavia just throwing a pass, scoring a touchdown, one play. And then I just had visions of us going into overtime again. And I was like, what is happening right now? To that last play when it just went out of bounds and we got the ball.
Was the crowd just so relieved?
It was so, everybody was so dejected. People started leaving because they thought like, oh, this is it. We won. We're good to go.
Oh, they were leaving because you won,
Yeah.
not because Vanderbilt was coming
It
back.
wasn't
Got
even close. And it was like, and then people were like, okay, oh, they scored. Okay, we're good. Okay, they're driving again. Okay, now it's close. Now it's within 3. And then everybody got just frustrated. The energy just left that place.
I'm glad for your sake that you won.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad for Arch Manning's sake that he played well.
He looks so good.
He did look pretty good. He looked athletic, which you got to be playing well to look athletic.
Yeah.
Like he broke some. Vanderbilt was just missing so many tackles at the beginning of that game.
It was
When it was
horrible.
before I turned it off at 10-0, Vanderbilt had missed like 80 tackles in a row.
The first play, touchdown. Like one pass, just straight, easy. And I was like, oh, this is going to be a lot easier than I thought it was going to be.
Mike, did the stadium think that Vandy recovered that ball, like when it went out of bounds? Like, did they think, or did you guys know immediately, like, okay, well, it's good.
We thought Vandy had it, yeah.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah. And then the whole with the 2-point conversion, them giving it to them, everybody was so upset.
Yeah, that's crazy. And watching it back through every different angle, because they gave it to them
Yeah.
live, right?
Yes.
I just think that ball was, if there was a laser line,
Mm-hmm.
if there was a ball that had a laser on the tip, I don't even know, watching it back all those times, what it was. I don't think you could reverse it. I think they don't think that they were right. I just think it was so close they couldn't reverse
But it never looked like it crossed.
It looked like if it were laser to laser,
Like you could see green.
it could have been tipped. But I saw an angle from the stands. I agree with you. Especially from some of the angles, it didn't even look close. But I did see an angle from the stands where it looked like the ball might have gone tip to tip. Like if you and I were standing at right, you know, it looked like
That's a weird visual.
yeah. But I agree. I think it was so close that they couldn't overturn it. It wasn't that it was confirmed. Did you guys agree with that?
Yeah, dude, it's so frustrating. Like, you talk like, oh, a chip and a laser.
I don't do it.
Let's just do it.
Especially because we're betting on games.
Yeah.
Let's do
Doesn't
it.
soccer do that?
I don't think
Dude,
soccer.
you're the Mexican.
I
We look
I
at
looked
Eddie.
right at Eddie.
Eddie knows not. What's funny is he has no background in soccer, but we all
Zero.
looked at him like, yes, lend us your
Yeah,
expertise.
0. But I do watch soccer. I do watch soccer, and they don't do that in soccer. What is that technology in tennis where everyone goes,
Well, that's bird's eye. And so they do that now in the NFL with first downs, but they never get it up in time. Like it's never when
oh,
they're
the virtual
Yeah.
review?
they're like, let's go to virtual. And then they wait and they're like, well, we'll take a commercial break and we'll show you the picture after the break. So I wish Vanderbilt would have won.
Mhm.
Obviously, I hate Texas, but I was glad that since you were there, the worst is going to a game where you don't live in the place and have to come back home.
And then it was raining. I was all wet. I was
Yeah.
like, man, if we lose, I'm going to leave this place so depressed.
Did you have field access?
Yeah.
I was going to ask how you got on the field.
Yeah, Taylor Searles hooked it up. Who
Legit.
gave us
Oh,
the
Taylor's
tour.
awesome.
Yeah, she's so awesome.
You had that last year too, right?
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, that's cool. Are you 2-0 there? Or did
Yeah.
you are?
I've never gone to a Texas game where they've lost.
Attaboy.
I don't know if I said that.
Famous last words.
Yeah.
I didn't say it
I
before.
just
I
don't
was-
said that.
I'm not going anymore.
So we lost a bad one in Mississippi State. We were never really a threat to lose that game. I'm not going to blame losing to, now the second worst team in the SEC. I think we're probably the worst, or Kentucky. But Kentucky beat Auburn. So it's like, no, it's us. It's now us officially. It's hard to say that. But we were winning that game the whole time. I felt great about it. I just pounded the money line. I lost so much money on that game.
No.
Yeah.
Emotional bets.
But I never was emotional about it. I never felt bad about it. That team was so bad. We can't really blame the refs, but it was terrible officiating. Like they didn't blow the whistle on a play at all. And so the running back's running and our guy stands him up and just driving him. No whistle.
Oh, yeah, I do remember that one.
Boom, puts him down. Ref throws a flag. They never blew
Yeah.
the whistle to stop the play.
Really?
Yeah, and they threw a flag on Petrino for yelling. So I agree, but I was fighting. We fight amongst ourselves on Arkansas Twitter. I was like, you can't blame that on the refs because that's a bad team.
Right.
We're a bad team.
Yeah.
It sucks. Clear every. I'll coach them.
And you're never going to get the benefit of the doubt.
And here, we're going to talk to Brandon Marcello coming up in a second. But they don't. It's not like they come out with the objective, we really got to really pump Mississippi State up this week. They're important to us. We got to make them win. That's never happened in the history of the SEC.
Yeah.
So same thing with Arkansas. They don't ever have an agenda to make Arkansas and Mississippi State win. But you can't, like we rolled into the kicker. They won by 3. We rolled into the kicker. They kicked again and made the field goal. It was a disaster. Anyway, I lost a bunch of money. I don't even care about that. I would rather won the game.
Did I see that the last SEC win
Was
for
against
both
Mississippi
teams
State.
were each
Against,
other?
Yes, against each other.
That's crazy.
That's what we do. We're on the bottom level. We just fight with each other.
Now here
You
comes a
guys.
new streak. It starts all over.
Yes.
I saw that slate. They put it up on TV. I'm like, that's rude, guys. Put that down.
I'm going to say this. What's my camera? This one here? I want to say this to all Arkansas fans. I've got hot intel on who really wants the job, and it would make everybody go freaking crazy in a good way or bad way. But if I share that intel, my source will know that I shared the intel. Can I tell you who it is?
Yes.
And you just tell me
Yes.
the honest reaction. I'll write it down
Okay.
because
You're going to tell me what.
I'm going to tell you who it is who really wants the Arkansas job.
Okay. Who wants the job, not the source? Got it.
Yes. And then you tell me how you think our fans would react if
Okay.
this guy were the coach.
Okay.
Because I'm not saying he has a heads up on the job. He really wants the job.
Okay.
Ready?
Okay. No. Oh. Arkansas, you would lose it. You would lose it. You would hurt someone.
That's what I said too.
Yeah, that would not be good. Wow, that'd be crazy, dude.
That would be crazy.
That would be crazy. Yeah.
So
What was your reaction when you heard that?
it was supposed to get to me. Like I have anything to do with it. Because I'm just hearing. I have coaches that reach out to me.
Mm-hmm.
But I have chosen because of this job and because I don't want to have to give them any more money. Because they always want more money if you want to know, have more access. I'm good.
Yeah.
I don't want to be emotionally attached to it. I've flown too close to the sun before.
Yeah.
When they said, hey, he would like you to know that he would like this job if you could float anything to the powers that be, I just thought to myself, mother, there is no way, but I could totally see this happening.
Oh man.
But can't you see it happening?
I mean, yeah, I could. And I'd see, oh man, yeah. That'd be crazy, dude.
I see it being semi-realistic, and I think Arkansas fans would, I don't think it'd be a great day. Are you so curious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Oh,
I
you're
like,
curious
I
because you
had-
don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I can
yeah.
show you. Just don't put it on camera. Oh, yeah, don't do it.
Let me- Oh.
Did you expect
No.
Kevin? Did you
No,
expect that?
I had like
I
5
didn't either.
names in my head, and
Yeah.
I would have been that. Never would have crossed my mind.
Same.
So, yeah, that's what's
Wow.
up.
Wow.
Same thing. I was like, wow.
Really?
Yeah. We'll move off because I don't want this to be the Arkansas show, which sometimes it ends up being. But
I won't be able to get that out of my head now.
I know, that'd be crazy.
how do we do on the parlay? I didn't see. Did I hit?
I didn't see either.
Did I hit?
You hit.
Thank God. I've hit like 3 or 4 in a row.
And you picked who?
Indiana and all the
Oh,
points
that-
they wanted
dude,
to.
That
Yes.
was
I
the
mean,
lock
it-
of the week.
55 to 10 or something like
Yeah.
that. So Brandon had Vandy, I think he said plus 2.5, right? Yeah. Right. But when I made the bet on Saturday, our bet,
Mhm.
they were at plus 3.
Oh, so it was a
So on the app, it was plus 3. So I don't know how we score that.
That's a
So
push?
anyway, it's a wash and push.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's
So
not bad.
you kind of win.
It's all right. Then you hit.
Yeah,
But, you had Georgia Tech, and they
guys,
lost straight up.
Oh, they did.
I ruined this one. Haynes King had over 500 yards of offense, and they still got blown out.
Yeah.
That's insane.
And that's who wants to coach Arkansas, Haynes King.
That's
That's how we revealed it. It's a current player.
That's why you'd be mad.
So my bad.
Yeah, we didn't win. Okay. Football is back, and so is your chance to cash in like never before with DraftKings Pick 6, the official daily fantasy partner of the NFL. Your game day instincts can score you real money fast. Here's the play. It's just more or less on 2 or more player stats. It can be your favorite rookie, favorite quarterback, running back, whatever it is. You just want to be more or less in these stat lines. No gimmicks, no convoluted rules. just you, player reads. And you can also do this in places that you can't do just straight DraftKings, like California, Texas, Missouri. So DraftKings Pick 6 is perfect if you're not able to do DraftKings Sportsbook. Tonight, Cowboys hosting the Cardinals. Eddie, you can have this.
Come on.
I'll present it to you. But are they going to go the opposite of what Eddie says in all of them?
Ooh.
No,
If
no,
you're
no, no,
listening,
no.
go opposite of what Eddie
with
says.
the Cowboys, I'm pretty realistic, man.
Okay.
CeeDee Lamb, more or less than 80 receiving yards.
Way more.
Okay. Dak Prescott, more or less than 267 passing yards.
I bet he gets 270.
Okay.
So more.
Just a little bit.
Marvin Harrison Jr., more or less than 56 receiving yards.
Less. They're going
Okay.
to shut him down.
Guy's not biased at all.
Yeah, with that secondary they have.
He won't even touch the ball, guys.
But I guess the thing, though, is Kyler's not starting.
Right. Jacoby is.
They're saying, though, that he could have an impact, but he's not
It's
starting.
still questionable.
Yeah.
Are you really going to dress him and just have him sit there?
Here's the kickoff bonus. New DraftKings customers get $50 in bonus picks with just a $5 entry on your first pick set. This season, play your player instincts. Download the DraftKings Pick 6 app now and use the code BobbySports. That's the code BobbySports. Play just $5. Get $50 in Pick 6 bonus picks. Make the call. Ride the upside. In partnership with DraftKings Pick 6, the crown is yours. We had a work party for Halloween.
Yeah.
I obviously didn't go.
I didn't either.
I say obviously because I don't go to any party regardless of work or not.
You don't.
Yeah.
You don't.
But I wouldn't have been surprised to hear that you went to the work party.
I had to go. I had to leave. I wasn't there.
Kevin, you went.
I did.
Is it because you were already in the building or did you stay in the building to go to the party?
No, it's because I was already there. I
Yeah.
didn't participate in everything because we were working. It was during the morning, but after we wrapped up,
What time did they have the party? Like noon?
9:30,
Oh,
9:45.
is that
it was
early?
Started?
late morning, yeah.
Yeah, and then they had bagels and all this stuff. I didn't participate in any of that. Hanging out, and then they took a picture. I literally just ran in there when I heard they were taking the picture, and I took it.
Oh, so you didn't go to the party. You just took a picture from the party.
Yeah, and I just kind of said, "Hey guys, I'm here dressed up too."
And you wore your.
Belichick.
Got it.
Yes, the one that you thought I just wore.
Did
just
you
for
get
the
like
picture.
a bonus or something? Why were you so set on getting in the picture?
So I think Lunchbox came in and he was like, "Hey, they're taking the picture." I was like, "You know what? I didn't dress up for nothing. I'm going out there to get something
Got it.
out of this."
Got
You
it.
know. And yeah, it was cool, even though I didn't participate. But there's some people at work that you only see every now and then. Salespeople come in twice a week maybe, and when they're dressed up, I'm like, I really don't know who you are
Oh, you mean as a costume?
in the costume. Yeah,
Got it.
Yeah, so it was a little awkward, but I got in the picture.
We used to have, even before you were at the company, we used to have massive Christmas parties.
Oh, like where the whole company was
And
alcohol and.
The local part of the company, yeah.
Yeah.
And it would be, they would give out freaking 60-inch TVs.
Oh, dang.
Wow.
It is crazy. It's like a different time. It's like I'm talking about Mad Men, like the 50s.
Yeah.
Like money was flowing.
Yeah.
You know what, though? When I first had my first job out of I was actually still in high school, maybe my first year in college. I had a job at the TV station, and they had a Christmas party. And this was my first view into the real world. And their Christmas party was at a hotel. Everyone got a room. There was unlimited alcohol, and it was awesome. I asked this girl, I'm like, "Do you want to go with me?" And then I was like, "I have a hotel room. This is amazing." We didn't even use it because
They gave you a hotel room?
yeah.
Yeah, that's
And dude,
pretty
I was
baller.
19 years old, and I'm like, "You're giving me a hotel room."
Dang,
But-
I've never been to anything.
Dude,
like
that was crazy.
Yeah, you missed it. You missed when the good old days,
Those
man.
were the
No, I
days,
hear
Kevin.
all the time these parties. iHeart used to have these parties. And I'm
Yeah.
like, dang.
The good old days. Did anybody have trouble watching games?
Oh yeah, YouTube TV.
So I went and downloaded the day pass on Sling. Didn't even know
what,
that
what
was
are
a
you guys
thing.
talking about? What happened?
If you have YouTube TV, there as of we're recording this late Sunday night, you have no ABC or no Disney,
Oh, dang.
which meant no ESPN.
Oh,
And Arkansas was on SC Network. Game day.
that's ESPN. Yeah.
Yeah, so there was nothing. So you had to find a way. And so
You were scrambling.
I was like grandpa, and usually I'm pretty tech on. I ended
Yeah.
up going and downloading Sling, and they have a one-day option. You can pay $6 to have TV for a day,
Yeah.
and that's what I did in
That's
order
like-
to watch the games.
That's like one of those
But-
shady hotels.
Do they don't have multi-view, do they? Like
No.
YouTube TV. That's the worst part.
Oh, easy, guys. That's how I live my life. I don't have multi.
Oh yeah,
That's me every weekend.
Really?
Yes, I gotta go back and forth. It's
Oh,
tough.
dude, you got to change that.
Hard
well,
living.
not yet. Wait for them to sign the contract, then
Okay.
change it.
we just had two games we wanted to watch, and it was the Arkansas Mississippi State game at 3 and the Oklahoma Tennessee game at 6:30.
Yeah.
So we bought the day pass and kept those on. I watched the World Series on my phone
Mm.
because the World Series was not on one of the Disney properties.
That was Fox,
so that
I
was that was good, which was crazy because I turned that on in like the 4th inning. Feels a bit, even though it was Game 7 and a great World Series, it feels a bit like baseball's like the NBA. Like, I just watched second half and really just the fourth
Yes.
quarter.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. 'Cause
So
who cares?
I watched a little on and off while I was watching the Oklahoma game. And then about the 7th inning, I dialed in ready to watch a Blue Jays victory.
Yeah.
Holy crap. What a crazy,
Wow.
crazy ending.
Yeah.
Really one of the crazier like live baseball World Series endings I've ever seen.
Yeah. I turned it on in the 8th inning, I believe, and I was like, perfect. This is perfect
But that
timing.
was perfect.
Yeah, because I saw all the big plays that
Yeah.
everyone's watching throughout the weekend, and yeah, it was wild. Those back-to-back plays in the 9th inning,
Yeah.
that the
The home
Dodgers
run.
made. Well,
Sure.
first the home run, yeah.
Yeah.
Then the 2 plays, the infield, and then the pop fly out there. That was wild.
Yeah, he was falling back
Yeah,
at second after he hit the home run,
Yeah,
makes a
after he-
play
yeah.
at home, and then after that, the play in the outfield, new center fielder comes in.
Yep.
Yeah, it was amazing. The Dodgers were supposed to win that because everything that happened was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
So
Once they got within 1 run, I put $20 on them to win too. Like, they're gonna win this thing. Didn't think it was gonna be like that,
Same.
but it was wild.
I didn't feel very patriotic because I was rooting for Toronto. I couldn't have been more
Mm.
"Oh Canada" because the Dodgers are what's wrong with baseball.
Yeah.
But I wish the Cubs would spend that kind of money.
I,
Like, I'm not a hater on it.
right.
They're just playing by the rules better.
Yeah.
There is no salary cap.
Mhm.
So buy all the best players. I saw the funniest meme though. It was like fans of the Dodgers, and it was like a bunch of Mexican dudes, and it was like players of the Dodgers. It was like a K-pop band.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, their pitcher won MVP, right?
He won
Yeah.
the game 6 and 7.
Yeah.
He was the winner for game 6 and 7.
He's the
both.
one that pitched like almost the whole game, game 3 or something.
Game 6, and then he came in for Game 7
Yeah.
in extras and dominated
Yeah.
again.
But it was one of the funnier memes I've seen in a while.
That is.
Yeah,
And I
pretty
thought to
funny.
myself, am I racist for laughing at this? And I don't think I was. It's Los Angeles, and it was highlighting
Sure.
that multiple cultures can come together regardless of their possible bias before.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway, it was funny. And
Yes. I feel bad for Blue Jays fans.
yeah, that sucks.
Bad.
Yeah, that sucks. I felt bad for me using Sling. So
That too.
It's hard
I
life.
downloaded the app. I hate downloading apps. I will do anything to not download a new app. And ended up downloading it to our Roku, downloaded it to my phone, paid my little.
That's a process.
It is, but now I know if something goes out,
You got.
I can go and
Sling.
pay. My card's in there now too. I go pay my $6.99 or whatever it was
Yeah.
for the day and watch whatever I need to watch.
Yeah.
It's not an ad because
Yeah.
I don't even know what it was. I've heard of Sling.
So who told you to do that?
Dude, I tried everything. I Googled how can I tried to go buy the live package on Hulu, but Hulu now is through Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dude, I was lost in a maze.
Yes.
Yeah. There's so many avenues, and they knew,
Yeah, well, that's their whole point. That's
Right.
why they're fighting.
and they're trying to
To
block
get
everybody.
people to get off of YouTube TV because
Yeah.
they want to have you to come to them for it. Because it's all Disney. Hulu's Disney.
Yep.
Disney Plus is obviously Disney.
Yep.
And I saw something recently that UFC is going to be on Paramount Plus next year.
Yes.
Didn't know that.
They announced that a few months ago, I think.
No paper. So yes, sucks and is awesome. If you already pay for Paramount Plus, it's awesome because you're not going to pay extra for the pay-per-views.
Yeah, no pay-per-view.
Yeah.
You pay for the pay-per-view, right?
I
Don't-
do pay for the.
Yeah, so you don't
pay
pay for it if you have Paramount.
my mouth just got caught up there. It's too much.
So if you already pay for Paramount Plus,
Mhm.
you won't have to pay for a pay-per-view.
Sally sells seashells.
So
But
stupid.
where that would be annoying for someone is if they don't pay for Paramount Plus,
Yeah.
they have to pay for Paramount Plus to get what used to be the pay-per-views.
Right.
So,
So
you're
do you
good.
still have to pay for the pay-per-view?
No,
Because now it's ESPN Plus, which you pay for.
but that's different. You have to pay for the pay-per-view on ESPN Plus right
I can't
now.
do it.
Yes.
I can't do it. Move
Yes.
on.
Yeah.
But ESPN Plus also has now the new extra version of ESPN that's not Plus. It's like ESPN Unlimited.
Unlimited.
Yes.
Oh
saw
my
that.
Gosh, really?
Oh yeah. And so if you want to watch wrestling, you have
Dude,
to have that.
And it's unlimited.
What does that mean?
does
I
that
have no
mean?
idea. I have no idea.
You
watch
watch
his
Drake May
porn?
shower.
Yeah.
The camera follows him home.
Yeah.
Just what it says.
But if you have Paramount Plus, that's good for you
Okay.
because you're already paying for it
Cool.
anyway,
I have it.
and you don't have to pay for anything once the fights happen. They're just automatically going to be there. It's
Perfect.
like the wrestling deal with Peacock when WWE was only on Peacock, right, Mike?
Yeah.
If you had Peacock, that's what it was. So if you don't, but I'm not a big UFC guy.
Oh, dude, every week. Love it.
Every week.
Who's your favorite fighter right now?
Right now, probably Adesanya. He's probably my favorite fighter. Oh,
Israel,
or Sean
right?
Strickland.
Israel?
I like Sean Strickland a lot too.
Boy, they're like shooting stars though. Like because of how violent the sport is, it's not like you can have like a 7-year super fan.
No,
I'm a
man.
massive Sean Strickland guy at his height.
Yep.
Like you can still root for him. Like Chandler still fights, right? But I only started to know Chandler once he came in the show because I'm not a big UFC guy. But now he's like aged.
Yeah.
Like he's considered an old fighter, right?
Mhm.
Like one of the greats.
And it's
Yeah.
so hard for these guys to stay on top now. I mean,
And he's like 19 and he's having to retire for age.
like Sean Strickland was like awesome for him, and now he just gets he's I think lost the last 2 fights, so it's just hard for any of
Seems
these
like
guys to stay
once
on top.
they lose like 4 in a row.
Yep.
And it's just over.
Yep.
Like it's like a running back in the NFL or
Mhm.
something.
I like
You know-
Iceman.
Dude, you know how much I like it? I watch Dana White's Contender Series,
Mhm.
and that's like those are the people trying to make it on Tuesdays, and they fight each other. And I think there's probably like 6 fights, and out of the 6 fights, he awards 3 contracts to a fighter, and so you kind of get to see like, all right, here's someone in the making. I love it.
So it's like college football.
Correct. Yeah. And if they're good enough to try it, like if they have a really good fight, he signs them, and then you see him in like a real UFC fight in like 2 months, and he gets knocked out. It's like, well, he's not.
Oh, there goes that.
Yeah, there goes that.
There goes that. All right, let's welcome Brandon Marcello on with us. We had another active weekend as far as there'll be some more job openings. I guess I'm assuming you weren't surprised to see the Auburn job open up after that game.
No, not at all. Whenever the fans are booing you off the field and saying "fire Hugh," after a game, there you're wrapped up. The fans there are great, and they rarely like boo the head coach or really the players ever. And so when that's happening there, it's the decision has to be made.
What do you think went wrong?
Oh, I could have theories, but also just college football has changed so much since Hugh Freeze was successful at Ole Miss. You know, he had that belief that he was the guy that could beat Nick Saban. He was Nick Saban's kryptonite. But one, he's not around anymore. Two, when Hugh Freeze was at Ole Miss, he brought in top 5 recruiting classes in an era where there was no NIL, and they were attracting candidates at Ole Miss through various means. And Hugh Freeze, in this day and age with NIL, to be successful, yes, you need a program that is very well funded with that, which Auburn is, but also you got to be a great CEO and have a great eye for talent that's going to be able to come in and complement your roster immediately. And Hugh Freeze couldn't quite do that. And they brought him in because he's an offensive guy, and they couldn't do anything offensively these 3 years. And they've been even worse. I mean, you only scored 3 points against one of the worst defenses in the SEC, Kentucky, and you lose 10-3 at home. You go to Arkansas and you score 1 offensive touchdown, which is also one of the bottom 2 defenses in the SEC. You can't figure out who should be your starting quarterback, despite bringing in OU's Jackson Arnold at a price tag of about $1.5 million, from what I understand. That's why you hired him, was for your offense to look good, and it looks worse than it did under Brian Harsin, which is, I can't believe I'm saying it, but it's absolutely true. Just go look at the numbers.
Do you think that Stoops is next to go? He just happened to win this game, so he got another week pass?
I don't know. That's a much more difficult situation because his buyout's about $38 million, and it's all due within 60 days. They don't pay it out over years. I mean, someone's got to bring up a big check and like the Happy Gilmore check and sign it off, because I don't know where they can get that money. I think the best thing that happened in Kentucky all week wasn't the start of the basketball season coming up, but the fact that they beat Auburn, because for now they can go, okay, we don't have to write that check right now.
Let's stay in the SEC. Texas, big win. Almost blew it, but big win. Are they good again?
You know, they've always been good because of the talent. Whether they can put it all together and make a run to the playoff, we'll see. They still have some very difficult games on the schedule. They're in a position where they could potentially get in as a 3-loss team and be the first 3-loss team to ever get in, because their resume would be probably deserving of it. You know, they've got 2 opponents left that are like top 5 worthy, and if you split those, I think you'll have enough good of a resume there to make an argument for them to get in. Plus, the ACC and Big 12 are looking more and more like one bid leagues in the playoff this year. And that's going to help out the Big Ten and the SEC. But it's going to help out the SEC more so because the Big Ten's so top heavy. You probably only really have 3 teams out of the Big Ten that deserve a spot too.
The ACC, bad luck with Miami losing again. They have to win the conference championship now. Can they still get in? I mean, can Miami get in still?
They have to win the ACC championship. That's the only way, in my opinion. I think the ACC is just a one-bid league now. They'll be the ACC champion, whoever wins it. So we could sit here and discuss, like, well, what about this team? It's just going to be one of the 2 teams in the ACC championship game, and that's it. The ACC's kind of beating itself down, and Miami's been the worst thing that could have happened to them, other than Florida State earlier this season going on this losing streak. But Miami falling the way they have here in recent weeks has just really damaged the conference.
I'd like to present a new theory, as I often do every week, and most of them are pretty stupid. But I think a lot of these teams that are firing coaches now are going to look at this season as the first season of true parity, and that all of this losing isn't so indicative of the coaching, but the new environment of college football. And there will probably be some of these jobs that shouldn't have lost their head coach this year. I think the losing is so new to the culture, and everybody's losing more because of portal and NIL. And I think there are going to be some schools. I'm not putting Arkansas in that mix. I think they made the right decision. There are going to be some schools that look back and go, we probably shouldn't have cut our guy that quick, because now everybody just loses more. Your thoughts?
Wow, that'd be a great saying for the SEC. Everybody just loses more. I'd like to see that commercial. We need to redo that commercial on the beach. You look across, a lot of these firings have been warranted. I don't know if I agree with the Brian Kelly firing. It's just everything has to be contextualized, right? But like a lot of these situations, it's interesting. I think Brian Kelly at LSU and Hugh Freeze at Auburn were very much alike in that I think Brian Kelly was checked out quite a bit. And I do think Hugh Freeze, for multiple reasons, was a bit checked out because, he was golfing all the time. He's been dealing with health issues himself, as we've known in the past. But also, I think Hugh Freeze, ever since he got fired at Ole Miss, was always just trying to get back to the SEC. And I think once he got there, it was like mission accomplished. I accomplished my goal. He didn't really have goals beyond that. And I think that, and in this new day and age, he didn't know how to adapt anyway. So it was just like, I made it. I proved myself. And I think Brian Kelly, to a certain extent, was that way at LSU, because he's like, I did everything I could at Notre Dame. I'm going to go to LSU and everything will just fall in place. And that's just not how it goes. And that's a danger, I think, that people need to learn here. Getting retread coaches, you better make sure that guy's like still got that hunger and that fire in his belly. Otherwise, you're going to repeat the exact mistakes that LSU and Auburn just had.
I would probably try to be unbiased and put the Auburn job ahead of the Arkansas job. So I think Arkansas is now probably 5 overall. I would go number 1 job is obviously LSU, and then Florida, Penn State, Auburn, Arkansas. Would you rate them the same?
I'm trying to go back here, actually, because I actually did something like this. You're probably going to hate me because I do not have Arkansas that high. And it pains me to say that as a fellow Arkansan.
You think
But
Virginia
I've
Tech's a better
got-
job?
Yes, right now, because of the commitment financially and the plan they have in place. Until I hear different for Arkansas, Virginia Tech's above them. Virginia Tech's going to raise their average budget by almost $60 million a year with the athletics department. They've got that in place. So they're trying to, they've got a plan in place. So the way I got LSU 1, despite all that craziness in the background. 2A and 2B, I think, is a tie. Florida and Auburn. And then below that, I got Penn State, Virginia Tech, Arkansas.
Pretty close. But does Virginia Tech, do they get to wear this on their head? Yes or no?
They don't.
That's
But they
right.
do wear hard hats.
Yeah.
They got the hard hats.
Those are easy. Get those at any Home Depot. This, you have to get at a specific place that molded this plastic exactly like a hog. That's all I'm saying there, Brandon Marcello. Georgia squeaked out another one. Does that mean they're a gritty team, or they're just maybe not as dominant?
They're not as dominant. I've been saying it all year with their defense. The defensive line just isn't the type of defensive line that just puts fear into opponents. They're not getting a lot of TFLs, a lot of sacks this season. Their offense is just great enough, but it's not elite. They just simply kind of suffocate everybody because they have more talent in the end. Also, Georgia's actually caught some breaks this year, especially officiating and replays. I mean, remember the Auburn game weeks back where Auburn had a touchdown taken off the board, and you also look at this past week where it looked like the Florida receiver caught that ball right inside the red zone where Florida could have went up there late, but they ruled it incomplete on the field, and then the review didn't have enough evidence to overturn it. But it looked like a catch to me. But this team looks very similar to the one that lost last season in the playoffs, right? To Notre Dame, where they just kind of they're going to meet someone in the postseason where they're just not going to be as schematically good, and they're going to get beat. That's my opinion. I don't think they're going to be a team that makes it deep in the playoffs once again. They're just going to be good enough to compete in the SEC, maybe contend for the SEC championship, but then lose at some point in the playoff.
We had Alex Golesh on, and there were a couple of news stories that came out that said I cornered him.
I saw that.
I didn't
I saw
corner
that.
him. Okay. I walked him gently. At the very first of the interview, I said, hey, I'm not going to ask you about any job. And I said it to him. I said, so I know everybody wants to ask you that. I will not ask you a single question about any job. And at the end, I said, hey, Fayetteville in the fall. How does it sound? His wife is from Greenwood. The whole thing. I didn't corner him. He was a good guy. I like him. What are you hearing about him?
He'd be someone that Arkansas is interested in.
Yep.
Yeah. And his name's probably going to come up for some other jobs as well. Listen, I know that this is kind of like hard to grasp, even for me as a reporter. We're still so early in the coaching carousel cycle. I mean, we might have 9 FBS jobs open right now, power conference jobs right now, which is crazy. But it's early November, first week of November, and we're not going to start hearing like legit candidates and where they stand with jobs until Thanksgiving week, probably, based off of the past. But Golesh is a name that's been coming up at Arkansas. So is Eric Morris, the North Texas coach. But what's going to be fascinating to see is whether their names start coming up in the most recent job openings, not necessarily as a top target, but as someone that could be involved. And the reason why I say that's important is because if you're involved with the coaching search as a candidate, you can use that as a negotiating tactic with other jobs that you maybe have a more realistic opportunity to jump at and get. But I've got my own opinions on like who should hire who.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's go.
I mean,
LSU.
Yeah, sure. LSU. Lane Kiffin, if you can get him. If you can't get him, hire John Summerall at Tulane.
I like this. I like best case and then fallback. That's what I like. All right, so that's LSU. Then let's go to Florida.
Lane Kiffin, and if not Lane Kiffin, Eli Drinkowitz.
I love Drink. I love him. Like, I think that dude is such an outside the box thinker. And my own brethren, they do not love him, mostly because we get run over by him. I love him. I've had him on multiple shows. He'll be awesome wherever he goes. I think he'd be perfect for that Florida job. Do you think he would take it?
It's a great question. I do think that he has to weigh all that. I think it'll come down to financial resources. Mizzou's in a pretty good spot financially. It's just like, but maybe you can go to Florida and just get that next level up of talent.
Okay, let's do Penn State.
That's the job I don't know. They swung and missed on Matt Rule. He got the contract extension last week, and that is going to be fascinating to watch. They're trying to swing big there. We'll see, but I need to recalibrate that and talk to some people.
Then let's go to Auburn. Brand new.
John Summerall at Tulane, and I would make it very clear to him, you are our top target. Don't go sitting around waiting for LSU or other schools. We want you. You're our guy. Come home. You're an Alabama guy. You are from Huntsville, Alabama. Your wife went to Auburn. Come home, lead an SEC program. We're going to give you everything you want. And his personality fits in well, I think, culturally with that program.
That job's
and if not him, I would look at like an Eli Drinkowitz once again. He's got Auburn ties himself. And I would maybe even do wild card stuff. I would look at the possibility of how it would work of getting Jimbo Fisher.
Dang, the fan base would riot. The fan bases are usually stupid, but regardless, every fan base, because the loudest, stupid ones are the ones that make the most noise. I think the fan base would riot if they hired Jimbo Fisher.
Yeah, but that's a job he's always come close to almost getting several times in the past. He's got connections there. He used to go hunting right outside Auburn quite a bit, and he might still. But yeah, and also if I'm Auburn, I would just be crazy enough to reach back out to Lane Kiffin, because Lane almost took that job a few years ago, and I would circle back just and go, "Hey, you certain this time? I know there's other jobs, but maybe you come here and we'll give this to you." But Auburn's going to get a good coach this go around.
Am I right to say that that job is a bit more attractive since the last time it was open because Nick Saban is no longer across the street?
That, but also the talent is much better. The roster is set up to win. I mean, this roster this year should have won 8 or 9 games. It's been coaching malfeasance this year. And that roster going next year, depending on who they keep, and then also they can get a lot of good guys in the transfer portal if they make a hire early enough. That's a roster that can win 8, 9 games right off the bat in year one.
Arkansas.
Eric Morris, and then my second would be Alex Golish. I would be happy with either of them. I think they would both be great hires. Eric Morris, the reason why I'm so high on Eric Morris is because he has identified talent everywhere he's gone. He's the guy who got Cam Ward. He's the guy who got John Mateer at Washington State. And now he's got a quarterback at North Texas that's just shattering records. And they're all diamonds in the rough. His quarterback now at North Texas didn't even play high school football as a senior, was a no-star recruit, and now he's shattering records in their contention for the American Conference. Plus, his offense is really exciting. Same with Alex Golish. And Alex Golish, as you mentioned earlier, has connections to the state of Arkansas. His wife's from Greenwood. I would zero in on those two candidates. But when it comes to Eric Morris, they'll have to fight Oklahoma State potentially for him.
Okay, that was my next. I have 2 more, Oklahoma State and UCLA.
Oklahoma State, Eric Morris, and then maybe you look at Zach Robinson, former Oklahoma State player, now in the NFL.
I think Franklin goes to Virginia Tech, is why I didn't even mention them. Do you think Franklin goes to Virginia Tech?
I think that process is going to have to work itself out. I think he's going to have to sit here and wait to see if he might end up being involved in some of these other bigger jobs, if those bigger jobs don't get their number ones. And for that matter, Franklin can sell himself as, listen, I'm ready to go now. You don't have to wait on me. I can come in and build things up. We're not going to miss early signing day in early December. We're not going to miss the transfer portal window there on January 2nd. Bring me in, and I'll get a staff together, and we'll hit the ground running. So I think he's going to play this out a little bit for the next few weeks.
All right, do UCLA, and I have one final question.
I don't know about UCLA, but I haven't heard his name come up. There'd be 2 names, but I think one of them wouldn't take it. Jason Eck at New Mexico. He's just phenomenal and so much fun to watch. And then Dan Mullen at UNLV, but I don't think he would take the job at UCLA. I'll give you a third name, Will Stein, the offensive coordinator at Oregon.
I know Dan Mullen is not going to take the Arkansas job. He tweeted that late at night.
Yeah.
He was like, hey, why don't you? There is a guy that you should go after, and it's not me. And I thought that was pretty funny. He took it down. I wish you would have taken it down, because I did.
Oh, he took it down?
He took it down, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I know Arkansas fans probably wouldn't be all that high on it, but it would be better. Gus Malzahn would be better than what they've had.
I agree.
I want to tell you that right now.
I agree.
He would bring in recruits. He would recruit. He'd have a good staff. And I think because it's home for him, there would be an understanding there that he would be rejuvenated in a lot of ways. But I can understand why, because of the past. I mean, he came close to taking the Arkansas job back in 2017, and then he stuck at Auburn. And then Arkansas went and got a Gus Malzahn clone, which was Chad Morris, and that guy was an absolute not a clone. He was like, you ever see the movie Multiplicity with Michael Keaton? He was like the 10th copy of Gus Malzahn.
He was Timu. He was Timu Malzahn. Yeah.
Timu Malzahn, exactly.
All right. Final question. Top 4 teams get a bye. Unlike last year where the Big 4 conferences got a bye, just top 4 this year. If you were slotting them now, who would get the byes?
Ohio State, Indiana, maybe Ole Miss, and
Over A&M, huh?
no, you're right. A&M over Ole Miss, and I'm blanking. I mean, I just did my rankings.
I don't think
BYU.
BYU is good enough. They're still undefeated. I think if they went out though,
No.
they probably have a shot. Do you turn away an undefeated BYU though, as a bye?
Well, what helps BYU in this is that we still have conference championships around. So if one of these teams were to lose in their conference championship game, they're going to fall completely out of that top 4. And the reason why I say that's important is because you've got several SEC teams that could be top 4 teams, like even right now in the first CFP rankings. So here's how I'd have it. I'd have it right today. It'd be Indiana, Ohio State, Alabama, then Texas A&M. So I would have Alabama over an A&M right now.
All right, there he is, Brandon Marcello on Instagram at Brandon Marcello. Good to see you, buddy, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Some other notes that I have here. Duke over Clemson.
Yeah.
Again, I don't dislike anything about Clemson fans, the team, just Dabo.
Is he going to get fired?
I don't think so.
I don't think
mean,
so.
Okay.
That was the first win, I think, since 1980. Duke at Clemson.
My prediction for the Penn State job was Manny Diaz a long time ago. He's Duke's head coach.
Mhm.
I think that was a big win for him.
Yeah. They've had a couple this year.
Yeah. Especially whenever Penn State's kind of looking for the coach. And like Brandon Marcello was saying, he thinks they're probably, evaluating a lot of things right now. But yeah, how about that? Sorry, Dabo.
It's on you, dude.
Another one.
It's on you.
Another note. Another one.
Another one.
When I was watching Red Zone yesterday, there's only a few commercials that come on. And people acted like they were going to riot because Red Zone had
Yeah.
commercials.
I was one of those people.
But the commercials, first of all, they're short. 2, they pop up on the side.
They're boxed out.
They don't take you full screen.
Correct.
That's okay.
They should have clarified that, by the way.
Yes, for sure. Because I was thinking they're going to cut to commercial. We're going to miss the action.
Yeah.
Not the
Keep prices the same and show commercials.
Yep.
I'm okay with that. And again, it's not all the time. I think it was like some luxury car popped on. And I was like, oh, I need to make a note of this because everybody gets so mad when they hear Red Zone has commercials. But Red Zone hasn't lifted their prices. And people are always lifting prices. What people fail to acknowledge is they didn't lift their prices. Instead of that, they took a couple of commercials, and they're not full box with those commercials.
Mhm.
So I'm good with it.
Yeah. And it's not that expensive. I made my son buy Red Zone. Because
It's kind of expensive.
no.
Isn't it
Like for the
500
year?
Isn't it like $500 for the year?
No, Red Zone is?
Uh,
Dude, you're talking about the
the
ticket.
package.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All together, though. Yeah,
Oh,
Red
okay,
all
okay.
together.
No, I made my son buy Red Zone
Oh, just
because
Red Zone.
he always wants to watch Red Zone.
Oh, what's Red Zone cost by itself?
$30?
A month?
I think it's like an extra $10 a month.
I think it was $30 total, like 35. He got a deal like it was.
Oh, it's halfway through the season,
It
so
was
maybe.
once the season started, and he got it for like $35 for the rest of the season.
Ah.
But it was huge because I bought the ticket, and then he'd always come like, "Hey, can we watch this game?" I'm like, bro, I paid for this. Like, this is my Sunday. I get to pick the games we want to watch.
Selfless, like we're talking about at the beginning. Eddie gives me another example of being a selfless dad. Go ahead.
So he's like, "Well, okay, well, we just watch Red Zone? We're all happy." I'm like, "No, I want to watch the 4 games I want to watch. You want to watch Red Zone? You buy it." And dude, he bought it, and it's pretty cool. It's like he's just like he goes up to his floor upstairs and he watches Red Zone the way he wants to watch it.
Can I just possibly be incorrect in a question that I'm asking?
Yeah.
Can't multiple screens watch? Because I feel like I can put it on my phone and I can put it on the screen, and that's one account.
Right.
Where he just could have watched it on his phone and use your account without having to take from you.
With my ticket, you can't. Once another device uses it, it knocks the other one off.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So
That's the only reason it was a problem.
Got it.
Because if it wasn't a problem, yeah, dude, you watch yours, I watch mine. But it's pretty crazy. Like, and the fact that he bought it and he gets to enjoy it, he's like, I get to watch whatever I want. I get to watch my Red Zone,
I also confused Red Zone for the entire Sunday ticket,
which is not cheap.
which is very expensive. Yeah, when you were like, it's
Very.
cheap. Like, bro, where are you getting your
No,
money?
dude, that one's not cheap.
I had to reevaluate how much everything costs as I was trying to go through the apps to find out how I could watch TV for one day. Like, I saw what I bought,
Yeah.
you go to subscriptions in your iPhone, it tells you everything, and it's like managed plan. I went into Hulu, I went to Disney Plus,
Yeah.
just trying to get live TV for a freaking day. And then I saw how much everything was, which is how I know how much Sunday Ticket is.
Put you in a bad
And
mood.
yeah, I was just like, oh dang, we're paying a lot.
How much is the NBA League Pass?
I don't know because I've just had it run. It just renews itself.
Okay.
My wife watches it way more than I do now because she watches basically every Thunder game. I don't know. Somebody could probably tell me.
So 109 for the standard plan, 160 for the premium plan.
A month or for
the whole
thing?
season.
Annually.
Oh, that ain't so bad.
Not bad. Because I got a deal with DraftKings where I got 3 months free of free NBA League Pass.
How about that?
It was awesome, dude. So now I'm about 2 weeks into it, but 3 months free.
Yeah,
I'm like,
3 months. Yeah. Plus, get $300 in bonus bets.
oh, thank you.
Bobby Sports.
Code is Bobby Sports.
Thank you, Kevin.
That is right. 2 other notes I have here. Have you guys seen the video of, and it's from years ago, of Oklahoma coming out with all the smoke in the entrance?
Football?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll put it up in the screen now as this clip, but Oklahoma's running out. It's a day game, and there's smoke all coming out, and, then they run out of the entrance.
Mhm.
And so a few guys come out, and then all of a sudden no guys come out, and then the smoke starts to dissipate a bit, and there's like 13 players on top of each other because they couldn't see in the smoke, and they all fell down.
Oh, that's
no.
brutal.
I've never seen that before. I thought it was AI because it was, and I'm still not convinced it's not AI.
Yeah, because I saw it probably a week and a half ago.
So I can pull it up on my phone now, and I asked Caitlin if she had seen it. She said, yeah, she saw it. She didn't know what it was from. But my point is, I don't believe anything now
Yeah.
because AI makes everything look so much funnier. This was the funniest thing I've ever seen. Like, if this actually happened at a game, I think it's the funniest thing I've ever seen. So can you Google, Mike?
Yeah, it says it is real.
No way.
Happened on November 24th, 2023.
You want to see it?
Yeah, I do wanna
Watch
see it.
this. Okay. Here they come, smoke. All the first level of players.
There it goes, about 10 of them.
Yep.
Oh, and then one hits the ground.
Now they're stopped. Oh, they're stopped. They're stopped. Looks like one's choking. Now look at all of them. They're all piled up. They're all piled up. They're all on the ground piled up.
Dude, the savage is the guy.
and then one comes
The
filing out.
The one that jumps over everyone. Like,
Yeah.
not me.
Well, the first one that it looks like there's a problem. It looks like he's vomiting because he got hit with gas. Like you see him come on the very edge. He's
can't
like,
breathe.
yeah, like he's like, ugh. And then the smoke dissipates a bit, and you see them all like laying on top of each other.
Apparently-
I thought that's so funny. I thought it was AI.
Apparently, it was Venables who fell first, and then everybody fell
Oh,
behind
no.
him.
Oh, no.
He couldn't see because of the smoke.
Man, when older people fall, dude, that hurts. That's so sad.
Like, hurts to watch or hurts
Yes,
to
it hurts
Yeah.
to watch older people fall.
But we didn't see it, so we didn't watch it. I thought it was
Dude,
fake.
38 is like stepping on dudes.
You know, my son was watching YouTube. I don't know, he was just watching YouTube clips or whatever, and he found one, and it was like 50 stadium fails, NFL stadium fails. And there was one there where, like, I guess it was pretty recent, where the Titans, the pyro, fell over and like burnt half of the sideline.
People on it or just the sideline?
No, there were people there, but once it fell, everyone got out of the way.
Can you laugh at these, or is this like people catching on fire?
I mean, a little, no one dies,
Okay.
but like, and there was one where there was a fire in the in the top, like in one of the rafters of the arena or whatever the stadium was, and one dude had to go up there and like turn out the fire. And once he like turned it out, a piece fell all the way down to the field and then started the field
and
on
killed
fire.
7 people. We're like, that's not fun anymore.
It looked like it was from the 80s. I'm like, this is crazy. I don't remember any of these.
How'd the chain gang go?
Success.
Oh, I saw your picture.
Success, dude.
You shouldn't be taking pictures while you're out on the field.
I snuck one in.
That's like a cop, like in the middle of a drug bust, taking a
know.
selfie.
I know. What I did was I waited till like some of the student camera people came by me, and then I just kind of looked like everyone else. Just took my phone up, took a picture. But dude, I did great, except, dude, when the game was over, fight breaks out on the field, both teams. As soon as the game was over, one kid throws a helmet. Next thing you know, both teams are fighting, and I'm in the middle of it.
You're on the field. You're
It happened right by the sideline.
Got it.
And like we were about to just put the chains up and go home. The fight's in the middle, and we're like freaking out. I want you guys to guess what I did. Did I fight?
No.
Did I try
no.
to break up the fight?
No.
Did I bail?
Yeah,
Yes.
you probably lowered your head
Yes.
and got out of there.
Dude, I bailed
Of
so
course,
quick.
they're not even your
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah.
If they were your kids, maybe you hop in and try to make sure. No, of course you got it out of there.
One
Probably
of the
use that
coach-
chain and just as deflection. Get out of my way.
One of the coaches that was next to me is like, "Oh hell no!" And he ran out and he started to break up the fight. I'm like, man, that looks kind of cool to like go
Well,
break
he's a
it up.
coach, so he should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You shouldn't.
No.
You are an unbiased, not even the main member of the chain gang. You're like
Yeah.
the last member of the chain
Yeah.
gang. You're working your way up though.
You're a
Dude,
reserve.
You know what was cool at the end of the game? The head ref came up to me, shook my hand, said, "Thank you very much."
Just you or everybody?
The chain gang, the three of us,
Yeah.
That's cool. I mean,
and I felt like I was part of it. Like
that's cool then.
Thank you.
Hey,
man.
did you ask him? Hey, how'd you get into reffing?
No, no.
Okay.
I still think you should look into and be a referee.
Dude, that looks so stressful. There's no way because the coach starts yelling at the ref, and the ref's like, "I've given you one warning. Stay off that field."
That's cool though.
You know?
You get to see that. That's cool.
I
That you get to
don't
see
know.
that. Man, I could be you. You can be a line judge. You don't have to be the white hat.
That's true. There are a couple guys that are kind of,
Yeah.
they don't say
Yeah.
much.
Have
Yeah.
you been yelled at by a coach yet or no?
No, I've almost tripped a coach just because of the
Oh,
chain.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
So now that's more him tripping over you than
Totally.
you tripping a coach.
Yeah, because
Yes,
they always
totally.
say it too, don't they? Like, watch the chain, watch
Yeah,
the chain.
chain's coming through, chain's
Yep,
coming through.
yep.
And I do appreciate some of the coaches. Some of the coaches tell the kids to get back, chain gang's coming through.
Yeah.
Love that.
Did
Respect.
people were asking me if I ended up betting Brandon Walker?
Oh, yeah, did you?
Brandon Walker from Barstool,
Oh, yeah.
who wanted to bet me straight up, and he called me a chicken ass on his show, the bad word, a couple times, and I wasn't afraid to bet Brandon Walker, but God no, I replied, I'm not betting you. We're going to lose this game.
Okay, good. I wondered
Was-
the whole time.
Was there any part of you during the game where you're like, dang, I should have made that bet?
No, because I know we're always one step away or one
Yeah.
turn from losing. Guys, I don't think you understand.
We don't
we do.
understand.
We do.
Like
I-
even
yeah.
you got to win championships in the 90s.
Yeah, we have Super Bowl champions.
Yeah.
Championships.
Like I don't.
But you do too. Jerry
no.
Jones' team, man. Jerry Jones, Jimmy Johnson, they were.
No, that's not my team.
30
not-
years
I'm not a
before you were
Cowboys
born.
fan.
Oh,
no, 1964.
I
No,
thought you were
I'm talking about
Arkansas.
Arkansas,
No,
dude.
1964 doesn't count.
64, they were the champs.
Yeah, that doesn't count.
Weren't they also the champs in 90?
Well, basketball in
Basketball.
'94,
Okay.
but football I've never had a deal. Yeah, never. Kind of sucked. We almost got there. Once we were undefeated until Tennessee and Clint Stoner fumbled. We'd have won that game.
What year was that?
97?
You're still in high school?
98? Well, you see when the Sternover was, Mike? 98? I don't know yours very well. The 99 we ended up beating them with Anthony Lucas. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. But yeah, it's bad.
98.
Yeah.
98?
Yeah.
I do years based on Pearl Jam albums, especially those 90s. I'm like, 98? Yeah, that was the Yield album. I remember that year.
Mm. We should mention before we go, my wife also does this thing where if I'm talking about something she has no interest in, she pushes the skip button.
He just does this.
She just does that, and I know
Dang.
she wants me to skip, just go to the next track or whatever I have to talk
Did
about.
I make you think about
Yeah,
that?
you did.
Like,
I just
you want to hit the
when you were
button
doing
right now?
that, I just hit the button. I never get to use that on anybody, and it really felt powerful because she does that crap to me. We were in the car, we were driving somewhere, and I was talking about something, and she just pushes the glove box, and I was like, "What are you doing?" She goes, "Skip." I was like, "Skip what?" She goes, I'm bored," because I think I was talking about some
That's
stupid
so
thing in
messed up,
sports.
dude.
And so when you were on that, I was like, "Yeah, skip."
You gonna tell her? You can be like, I did it to
I
Eddie.
did it to Eddie,
today."
and it felt so good.
Yeah.
I
Now
get
I
it.
know why you do
It
it.
felt so good.
You know what I did? I was reading a book. Not really a book, but I was reading something, and like
That's called TikTok. It's called watching
no,
TikTok.
no, it's actually like literature, and I try to zoom into it
Literature.
like an idiot.
Oh, like a page. Yeah.
Oh.
I don't think you're an idiot for doing that.
I was like, man, I can't see it. Let me zoom in.
Yeah,
there.
I think I've done stuff like that. The Bengals game, we obviously have an interest in that because it's one of the teams that we bought in our league. It's a crazy game to just see an onside kick get recovered
It was.
itself.
Yeah.
Well, the fact that they came back and made it a game.
Yep.
And then the onside kick.
They got it, which is crazy.
And then they
Almost never
score.
happens.
And
And
we
then
got the lead.
they freaking scored.
And then what happened?
Well, then we knew that the Bears were going to get in field goal range and make it. Because I think I even texted the
gave
group
them
thread.
50 seconds?
Yeah, I was like, this is over. They're going to get in field goal range. And you almost are in field goal range now on the kickoff.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
so, I was like, this is out. And then it goes to whatever.
Loveland.
Colston
Loveland.
Loveland. Oh, my God.
I was
God.
outside cooking after Bengals scored. I was barbecuing. I was like, perfect. I'm out here cooking. I'm like, dang, can't believe they're winning this game. I walk in.
Couldn't
My wife
You were
goes,
feeling
believe it.
good.
Bengals lost. I'm like, what?
Oh, you didn't see the
I
loss?
didn't see. And
Oh,
then I
yeah,
look at
dude.
I look at my phone with you
no.
guys, and I'm like, I can't even text back right
It was
now.
so bad.
Right now, Buffalo. We're watching the end of this game, so we're gonna shut this down. With Buffalo 28-21 over Kansas City. We need Kansas City to win.
We
They
do
just got the ball.
so bad.
Kansas City did.
Yeah, Buffalo just punted.
Okay. A couple of things, and we'll wrap it. The way that the Auburn head coaching firing happened was the funniest thing I've ever seen on social media, and maybe in coaching firings, because how that was announced was a guy named Great_Tweeter tweeted out way early in the day, breaking. It's like from a burner account. He's not even a guy with the real profile. It's just he just trolls people from this account. He tweets out, the standing 1:30 p.m. tee time held by Coach Hugh Freeze at the Auburn University Club has been canceled. We've attached screenshots of the tee sheet change. A shakeup is imminent.
No.
Wow.
So someone
way.
who's probably a member at the country club saw that his standing tee time, which is his wife, Jill Freeze, is under her name, 1:30 every Sunday. It was canceled, and that's how it was announced
something's up.
that's canceled.
Wow.
Looks like he's not playing. Why is he not playing? He's going to be at this facility. Boom, fired.
So is that what Brandon was talking about? Just playing golf, playing a lot of golf.
He plays a lot of golf. Yeah, it's known.
If you're playing every Sunday during season, like, come on.
Yeah,
But
I
what
don't
if-
have a
but-
problem with that.
But what if you
Yeah,
go
but-
like have a drink somewhere?
Yeah, I don't have a problem with
every
that.
Sunday.
As long as
this
you're
season?
winning, who cares?
Yeah, it's
long as
4
you're winning.
hours, dude. You can have.
He didn't have kids that are young. I agree, and maybe you're playing with your coaches.
Sure.
But I think people were following his handicap and seeing how much he was playing.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
mind
More
a
than
Sunday.
once a week.
Well, he was the guy I was talking about like months ago
Yeah.
that it went viral because he wanted to make his handicap real. So he
Yeah.
logged every freaking round he played, and you can follow that. And he was playing like 3-4 times a week, supposedly.
Oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, that's not good.
That'd be awesome, though.
It would be cool.
That'd be awesome. I think that's it.
How about Cam Little?
Oh, 68-yard field
Yeah.
goal, new
Let's
record.
go. Broke the record.
He's got another one.
And how
Like
long was
se-
that? Was
70?
69?
Tied the game.
70?
Yeah.
It was a 48, but he
Oh, okay.
Brandon.
No, we were just talking about the record
I know.
is 68.
Brandon, what makes it cool is he broke the record.
Yeah.
but he came back and tied the game. Now it's in overtime.
Do you know what was crazy about that? What was funny about that is Red Zone is they showed that kick, and then the next one, I think the Chargers,
The Rams.
The Rams was
Rams.
kicking it. He misses
The
a
39-yarder or something.
39-yarder.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's
Yeah.
so mean.
Poor guy.
Yeah, I saw that too.
His family's watching, like, oh.
Damn. Yeah, good for him.
That's cool. In our little fantasy league, I'm playing Mike this week. Mike, your team struggles this year, huh?
Yeah, it's bad. I got one win.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see yours with the trending loss. Like I think it's like a L4.
My worst year of all time.
Yeah. I was playing Mike's team, and I was like, okay. And then I noticed he was 1-7.
Does he have what does the red one say? The L.
He's only lost one in a row.
Oh, okay.
He must have got that one win right before
Yeah.
that. So he had lost like 6 and then won 1. So yeah. So I'm playing Mike this week. Looks like I'm gonna do okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's it. Thank you guys. Thanks to Brandon Marcello. Everybody good?
Yeah.
Good win, Kevin, with
Yeah.
the Patriots. Eddie, bad Bengals loss.
Dude, this is just getting worse.
It's okay. The Packers lost too, but
Packers did lose.
Good.
Keep pounding is what I keep saying.
Dude, that was awesome.
Yeah, that was awesome. All right, thank you guys.